exercise is the band ankle squat. So to me, this is one of the single best exercises for improving functional ankle mobility on athletes. So this is one that we use a lot in our warm-ups. And what we're doing is essentially we're using your mobility that you already have in your ankles and your squat to increase your ankles mobility by applying traction to your lower leg in different angles. So what we're doing is we're taking that ankle into different spaces that normally you're not comfortable with, but we're letting you do it yourself rather than forcing you into those positions passively. So we're letting you do it through an active motion that you're used to doing and that your body's comfortable with, so there's no fight or flight response, there's no tension created within your body, and then you get a little bit of external help to help you get into those positions. So what we're gonna do is only a couple reps, because it ends up being a ton of squats if you try to program a bunch of reps. What we're doing is 4 different directions. So you're gonna do it with the band pulling you to the side, we're gonna do it with the band pulling you forward, we're gonna do it with the band pulling you to the inside, and we're gonna do it with the band pulling you backwards, right? So with this, you're definitely gonna wanna use a heavier band. If you're using a lighter band, you're gonna have to just move way too far away, and then the tension curve is really weird. So come out until you can feel your lower leg getting pulled to the side like that, all right? And then all we're doing is just 2 squats as deep as you can go. So some athletes for these will only be here. It doesn't really matter. As deep as you can go though, you have to get to the end of your range of motion for this to work the right way. Then we're gonna turn toward the rack, back up until your ankle is now being pulled forward into the front part, and hit 2 squats. Then we're gonna move out, make sure that it's now being pulled inwards. 2 squats. And then we're gonna spin so that now you're being pulled into the back of the ankle. 2 squats. That's it. What you're gonna find is that for a lot of people, especially if you've got stiff ankles, there's gonna be certain directions, especially the one where you're being pulled backwards, where you're not able to squat as deep as the other directions. That is fine. That's just because you're being pulled into a space that you don't have a lot of mobility in. So this is a great way to use your own body weight, use your own range of motion to kind of floss the joint and the ankle. And the great thing about it is almost every time that I use this with an athlete with tight ankles, they instantly feel more mobile in their ankle and instantly unlock more mobility because of the fact that it is natural your body's doing it. Anytime that you stretch somebody, as soon as you stop, if they try to go themselves actively, their body is still gonna have that fight or flight because it hasn't been there before in its own mind. Your nervous system is what controls everything. So by this, we're allowing that nervous system to relax and get comfortable with going into those ranges of motion rather than forcing it into that range of motion, which instant results. Definitely encourage anybody to give this a try that needs some ankle mobility. It's great too for lifters, not just athletes and basketball players. If you're a lifter and you struggle with hitting those positions that you want to hit in your squat, this is a great way to warm up because it's a specific warm up to your squat, your squatting. And then on top of that, having more mobile ankles, more actively mobile ankles, helps you to be able to get in so much better positions during your squat. So I highly recommend this exercise for anybody.